Good morning.
Is that a good morning storm?
Yes. Coffee? Yeah. That was definitely a good morning storm. I don't even know what's going on. How you doing?
It's a good morning, though.
It's a good morning. My. It's going to be a fun show this morning. We've got Mr. 43rd Street, Oscar Wilson, joining us on the show this morning. We're going to hear some music from him as well. Of course, talking about the show that's coming up Saturday at the Haskell Opera House. I can't believe that it's this coming weekend.
I know, right?
Yeah. Of course, last night was the big 21 Songwriters show.
Yeah.
In Burlington. Two big shows back-to-back weekends. I don't even know how to process it. It's crazy. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Good morning. We've got the travel coffee mug on Coffee with Todd this morning. That's how we roll with coffee this morning. Fresh. Fresh and hot. I'm going to do cartoons real quick, and we're going to get Oscar Wilson on the show because I got a lot of stuff to ask him. He's going to be joining us from Chicago this morning with Paul Stone and Nathan Michaud. All there to talk about the show that's coming up Saturday at the Haskell Opera House. There is a link in the description of this video, by the way, if you would like to buy yourself a ticket. And tickets are selling fast, so get on it.
Get on it.
Get on it. Get on up. Grab your coffee.
Get on up. Grab your Todd.
Yeah, that's right. Coffee with Todd starts right now. All right. Oscar Wilson, Mr. 43rd Street, on the show this morning, live from Chicago. Chi-Town, as they call it. Talking about the big show coming up this Saturday. Don Cherie, me, opening up, and Oscar, Mr. 43rd Street, Wilson. Showtime is at 7. The doors open at 6:30. There is a link in the description of this video if you would like to purchase your tickets in advance, or you can also get them at the door as well. Let's do cartoons real fast, and then let's get Oscar on the show, shall we? So as you know, I do cartoons. Midlife thesis. Where is it? Where did my website go? Hey, there it is. .net. Everything's changed. They changed the studio on me. I don't even know how to use any of the equipment anymore. It's crazy. Hopefully we can figure it out for the interview. I think we can. The cartoons come out every Sunday, every Wednesday, and every Friday on midlifethesis.net, on Facebook at Midlife Thesis Cartoons, Instagram Midlife Thesis Cartoons, and Reddit Midlife Thesis Cartoons. And in the Newport Daily Express when they put it in, which it's not in this Friday.
What?
Not that I'm counting. That's 2 Fridays in a row.
Okay, wait
and
a
the
minute.
wrong cartoon on Monday. So, not to discourage you from buying the paper, but if you want to see the right cartoon, midlifethesis.net. Should I? I probably shouldn't be talking bad about it. But I am. Because I spend a lot of time on these stupid little cartoons.
You work hard.
Yeah, that's all I do is work. Anyway, you want to see the cartoons? Here we go. This is the cartoon that came out on Wednesday. Speaking of working, Marty and Leo realized that they started a lawn mowing business about 5 weeks ago and haven't mowed any lawns since. So here they are trying to save face a little bit. And luckily, they ran into Mrs. Bolton, who is partially blind apparently, and didn't know that they hadn't been there to mow the lawn. So luckily, their chances are looking up. Friday's cartoon. I like this one. This is a classic lesson in upper management. And today's cartoon. On Sundays, they are Sunday strips. And Marty goes to visit his therapist to get some stuff off his chest. And I'll read it to you because there's a lot of text in this. It says, "You look concerned today, Marty." He said, "I really need to start saving up for retirement. My dad says I should be investing, but I don't really know where to begin." "You could start by putting some money into stocks." "That's what I've been doing, putting money in my socks." "I don't see how that's supposed to help me grow my savings, though."
You didn't show me this one yet.
"No, Marty, stocks, not socks. It's uncomfortable, and my money end up smelling like feet. Gross." Danielle likes this one.
Oh, God.
Okay, forget about stocks. Let's talk about a tax-advantaged account, like an IRA or a 401k. "And where am I supposed to put my money when it's hot outside? Everyone knows you don't wear socks with sandals." But not everyone knows that you don't wear socks with sandals.
Yeah, true.
That's the problem.
Oh my God, that's a good one. I like that one.
It's a classic.
Yep. All my money smells like feet.
Gross!
That's dirty money.
Dirty money. All right, let's get Oscar on here. Let's get.
I love Marty. Oh my gosh.
He's an interesting character, Marty. All the way from Chicago, this coming Saturday, August 16th at Derby Line, Vermont, at the Haskell Opera House, Mr. 43rd Street, Oscar Wilson, coming to give you an authentic blues music experience that you shalt not forget. And he's coming on the show right now. But first let's play a video of his so we can hear him sing, and then we'll play another video after the interview as well. So as Oscar Wilson and Paul Stone get ready from their hotel room in Chicago to join us, we will have we'll have Oscar singing us a song, and then he'll be joining us next. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oscar, Mr. 43rd Street Wilson.
You need more coffee.
I do need more coffee right here on Coffee with Todd.
Bright light, the big city, they're gonna turn my baby's head. Oh, bright light, the big city, they're gonna turn my baby's head. Well, I tried to tell the woman, but she don't believe a word I said. Did I say it up? All right. Would it, baby? 190 years please don't like to play. Yes, I can't say be disappointed while you play some funny game. Sing it, man. If you gon' put on my fire, honey, close the window like all your doors. If you gon' put on my fire, honey, close the window like all your doors.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Good morning, Todd.
Morning. Cheers. Cheers.
Got my coffee.
Cheers.
he's got invisible coffee.
Yeah.
We got Oscar Wilson and Paul Stone on the show today, and we are here to talk about, let me do my fancy graphic stuff, this show that is coming up next weekend on Saturday the 16th in Derby Line, Vermont. And those are two of the big players right there. That's Oscar Wilson and that's Paul, and Paul's the organizer, and Oscar is the headliner. So it's really cool to have you on the show. And you guys are actually, as we do this interview, in Chicago, am I correct?
Yes.
Nice. And doing some recording, is that what we're doing there?
Yeah. Over at Rax Tracks. Nathan is in the background here someplace, and we're going to be over there for a couple days, but
Nice.
That's going great.
Awesome. And of course, the man of the hour, the person we're no offense, Paul, but the person we're really interested in talking to is Oscar.
That's cool, man.
So the nickname Mr. 40, let's bring the poster back up again. Mr. 43rd Street. Where does that nickname come from?
Oh, where I grew up at 43rd Street. I grew up at 43rd in Wales, which 43rd Street is now Muddy Waters Drive. Go figure.
Is that where the museum that they're working on is, or no?
Yeah, the museum is over at the house where he used to live in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Mojo Museum that they're putting together over there.
Okay. So the street is just named after him, but it's not where is that where the mural is, the famous mural?
Mural. There's a lot of murals.
There is?
Yes.
Can you tell I've never been to Chicago before?
Yeah, well, I've seen the mural, but I can't. There was one on 47th Street.
Okay.
With him and a lot of more people. And then there's one on some building downtown there, which I don't frequently go downtown.
Yeah.
I just don't go down.
Hey, well, I've never been, I've only been to the airport, so I guess that doesn't count as being in Chicago. But we're here to talk about, of course, the concert and of course, music. You've been playing blues music for years. When did you get started doing the blues?
Well, Todd, man, I got into this blues by accident. Yeah, man. My wife passed away in 2005 of breast cancer, and I had two young ladies, I should say, left in the house, and my son lived in Wisconsin. And he said, "Dad, you ought to move up to Wisconsin. It's the land of milk and honey." I'm like, "Yeah, ain't nothing up there but brats and beer, But he said, "Oh, man, the schooling is better." So I bought a house up there. I didn't get one in Madison. I ended up in Janesville because they didn't have nothing that I wanted to see that I wanted in Madison. So the last house the lady showed me was in Janesville, a little town off to the south of Madison. And go figure, Charlotte graduated from high school. Where do you think she went?
Did she come back?
Chicago. She went to Chicago with her boyfriend. Then the next year, Justine graduated. Where do you think she went? Back to Chicago with her boyfriend. Now, here I am in this big house all by myself. I was sitting around, just chilling, and I saw an advertisement in the Janesville Gazette said Blues Jam at the BFW. uh, James WOE band, James Tate WOE band / Cashbox Kings. So I said, well, hell, nothing from nothing, leave nothing. I go up there. So I went up there and I had a seat, and the guitar player for the Cashbox Kings then came over to my table, and he asked me, was I a musician? And I said, no, but I could sing a little, play a little harmonica, Say, well, you want to come up? Yeah, you want to come out? Yeah, okay. So I went up, we slayed the joint, and he told me come back next week. Again, same stuff happened. We slayed it. Then he said, what do you want to do? I'm like, I don't know, this wasn't in my plan, So he's like, I said, but if I was going to play somewhere, I'd like to go back to Chicago and play at Buddy Guy's. He said, well, give me 2 weeks. 2 weeks. He came back, I think it was December 15th. I played at Buddy Guy's, and they already had 3 singles. So I did 3 songs, and I got 3 standing ovations. And so, well, hey, man, I'm a much better singer than they were, So Travis left the guitar player who sang. He went to Cayman Islands. And then we got Joel Patterson. And I started singing more. Then Joel left, and then Billy Flynn come in. But it was like divine intervention or something, because that was not in my plan.
No.
I have sung with bands before. My brother-in-law, who used to play with this guy Melvin Taylor and Johnny B. Moore, and I would go up and sing a song or two just for it. And they were starving musicians to me, because they was begging for cigarettes, And I'm like, that ain't for me, Say, man, you in the wrong business. I said, no, I got babies. They gotta eat,
Right.
So I never thought about really going into, the singing business. It just happened.
That's amazing. So what before all that then? What were you what were you doing there? Just like working a 9-to-5 job and raising the kids and doing all that stuff?
Yeah, I had 12 kids.
12.
So, yeah.
Wow.
7 girls, 5 boys.
Man.
Yeah, I'm here.
That's a lot. That's a lot of food to put on the table, I would assume.
Got to do it. But
yeah.
I was a maintenance mechanic for Chicago Housing Authority, senior housing.
Okay.
So they break stuff, I fix it. Bottom line.
Man, I wouldn't know the first thing to begin. Like for me, if I've got a leaky faucet or something, my thought is I probably just better buy a whole new sink.
Yeah. Anything can be fixed, Todd.
Okay. I do not have that ability unless it has to do with computers or wiring or something.
Well, I know nothing. When something go wrong, I ask the grandkid. I got 53 grandkids.
I was just going to ask how many you have. How many again?
53. Just one was just born a couple of days ago. That's number 53. Man. And I got 7.
Wow. Well, congratulations. That's.
Don't ask me none of that. I just said,
I was going to ask you, like,
hey, get over here.
I was going to. Yeah, right. I was gonna say, like, what's Christmas like? That must be a lot.
Man, I can't buy all them children. I see them in patches, like
yeah,
because then they spread out. I had a daughter in Arkansas.
Yeah.
A daughter in Michigan. I got a daughter in Waukegan. I got a daughter in Oshkosh. I got a daughter in Alabama and one in Waukegan. Did I say that? Yeah. Well, so in the
I think
sons, I got 3 sons in Wisconsin area. One in Madison, one in Sun Prairie, one in Janesville, and I got one son in Michigan and one in the Twin Cities. One of them. It's not Minneapolis.
Minneapolis or something.
It's the other.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should know, but I can't think.
I should too, and I know.
That's
Whatever.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you started playing music professionally. How long ago would you say, roughly?
Around 2007.
Yeah. And you're quite like you're on the road. I've seen. I mean, there's tons of videos online, and I think I was talking to Paul the other day, and what'd you say, Paul? He just got back from. I can't remember where.
Yeah, he was over. You were overseas. You were overseas.
Norway.
In Norway.
Yeah.
Norway.
Yeah, and
Man.
where else did you go through? Some other place there, you said?
Yeah.
In England or something?
Sweden.
Sweden.
Damn.
They love them over there. What did I say?
That's
get
amazing. Well, nothing
Yeah.
better than traveling and playing music and what's
You know, Todd, in all honesty, I never thought I would get off 43rd Street. You
no.
know, I never thought anything like this about getting on planes, but I love it.
Yeah.
You know, I have a hard time my knees being a little messed up, but other than that, I love to travel. I'm ready to go right now.
Oh, sweet.
You know,
Well, you're coming.
I've
You're
seen
coming
so
to
many.
Vermont.
Yeah, I never been there.
No.
But you know, I've seen so many things now that I never thought I would ever see. I mean, you know, I've been through Paris. You know, saw the Eiffel Tower. I didn't go in it, but I saw it. I saw Henry VIII's castle. You know, I saw what's that, London Bridge. I walked the London Bridge. You know, I've been to Switzerland and Spain, Belgium, Germany, Denmark.
Man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to Italy, Greece, Africa. I've been to Australia. Now that's a trip.
I bet. I've heard.
That's
What's
a
it?
long,
How long of a flight is that?
like a whole day more or less.
Oh man.
Yeah, but it's awesome, man. You know, I saw some kangaroo. I saw some real Aborigines. You know, Native people, and we had a good time.
It's amazing.
We
What's
had a
it
good
must
time.
it must be the coolest feeling, like just stepping out on stage in a country that you've never been to before, and there's like people there to see you. That must just be like the coolest thing.
It is. You know what I always ask though, whenever I go, how to say thank you. You know,
In the native language.
yeah, in the native language. You know, I learned. I forget them because I ain't said them. But you know, certain things I say, especially in Finland, Rantalanka, you know, Emma. You know, that's like something like surf music or some stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you know,
Well-
you said Rantalanka, Emma.
Well, we'll have to when you're in Vermont, you're also simultaneously going to be in Canada at the same time because the stage is in Canada. So we're going to have you speak French and English when you say thank you.
I've been to Canada several times too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
British Columbia,
Nice.
New Brunswick, something.
Well, you'll be in Quebec part, so it's
Okay.
the stage is
Wow. That's
yeah.
called
There's
being
a
in
line. Two places at once, man. Absolutely. So we'll teach you to say bonjour and hello, and at the end you can say merci and thank you. I'll write them down on cards for you. By the way, that's all the French I know.
Yeah.
My mother's would have been born in Canada, except her parents had moved to the United States right before she was born. So she grew up speaking French, and my grandparents spoke pretty much French, and none of us kids can speak a word of it, except for bonjour and merci.
You know, I remember about Vermont, and I always thought it was so cool. It was a picture with Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye. It was Merry Christmas or something, and they was in Vermont, and they was wanting snow to come down, and Dean, what's his name was in there? God,
Dean Martin?
no,
No.
the old man Dean. He's always an old man, but
Oh yeah,
He
I'm
was
trying
in
to
the East
remember.
and just that when they got ready to sing, the snow started coming down, and they let like the side of the whole building up, like, and it was so beautiful.
Oh man.
Yeah, look that up. Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye. It was awesome. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to remember where in Vermont that was, because I do know what you're referring to, but I can't think of the town. But I hope that there's no snow when you come to Vermont, because it's in August.
I think the movie was called The White Christmas.
White Christmas.
Bing Crosby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it in like Woodstock area or Queechee or something? Or does it say?
I don't know.
Dean Jagger.
That's that. Yeah.
What's his name? Dean Jagger.
Bing Crosby, Phil Davis, and the fictional town was called Pine Tree, Vermont, but I don't know.
They did
Anyway.
film it though in Vermont, didn't they? Or was it one of those things where they filmed it in Connecticut and said it was Vermont? That happens sometimes.
It was filmed at Paramount Studios in Hollywood.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, according to what the Google brain is saying. I don't know.
But it said they was
Oh,
in
man.
Vermont, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And when the snow started coming down, it was so beautiful, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I bet. Well, it is pretty when it snows, but maybe we'll have you come back in the winter so you can see that. You said you've never been to Vermont before, or you have? No. So it'd be your first
Wait a minute,
time.
hold it. I'm lying. Hold it. We just did a East Coast tour, and we was in Maine. What is it going down that way? We went down. It was in New York, Maine, New York, New Jersey, and I think we went through Vermont.
You might have cut through the bottom of it, yeah. So the band that you play with, it's still the Cashbox Kings, am I correct?
Yeah.
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 The original, is it have the members changed since that initial time that you sat in with them back in the day, or is it still some of the same people?
Yes, it has changed. Well, the harmonica player is an original, and the drummer Kenny Smith is an original, and the rest of us, came along lately. The new bass player John W. Lawler, young guy, he's pretty good, cat can go. and we got Billy Flynn on guitar, and a young guy, Derek Hendrickson, sits in when Kenny can't make it. So
Nice.
that's the primary setup. We got this guy, Japanese guy, Soji Nahito, and we have a Japanese lady playing piano, Miss Lee Kanahira.
Nice. That's a big band, man.
Yeah.
But
So
in
what,
Vermont though, they're not coming to Vermont with you. You're making that trip solo, and the guy sitting over your shoulder there, Paul, has put together the band that you're playing with in Vermont. I mean, I feel like we should give them some shout outs. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm lucky enough to know some pretty amazing, people up there that are willing to get together some of their busy schedules to come together. Cause, I want to point out too that all the seeds of this show are going to be donated to NEKTV, the public access television. We have Todd right there. He's going to be one of the opening acts, and he's going to be playing bass guitar for us in the backup right there.
All right.
Yeah.
And Nathan over here, if you want to give a hey,
Poke your head, poke your head in there, man. Or unless you don't want to, but
he's coming.
He's
Oh, come here.
here. Wait,
There you go.
There it is.
And so that was, and he's a very busy and well-known, well-respected guitar player around the Northeast Kingdom. And we have Peter Costas, who's been with us since the first Haskell Opera House show. He's a terrific guy. He's going to be guitar mainly. And he's very solid at it. And there's Rhines. Rhines, it's German, R-H-I-E-N. Anyway, he's a great harmonica player. He's going to be there. He's originally,
he is.
He's originally from Texas, and he's played with a bunch of really good blues Texas players, and he's up here. And we got John Whitmore. Whitmore, who's from Topsham. Chichotis, right?
Yeah.
We got an orchestra.
Yeah, Dan.
Baby.
Dan Whitmore. Sorry, Dan. Dan Whitmore.
Oh,
He's
okay.
and John Chodas. I hope I said that right. Forgive me. He's the keyboard player, and we got Dawn Sherry from Burlington. She's going to come up and be an opening act. And who am I missing?
I think you got everybody. Who's that?
And some one from I've been looking at the tickets that have California addresses are coming. There's people from last year that came up with their campers all the way up from Connecticut just for the show. They want to come backstage and meet you.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I'll stay to the last handshake.
Yeah, man.
Because without them, wouldn't be no need for us.
And I think I got turned on to Mr. Wilson here through a mutual friend. So I was seeing his Facebook page, and he said something about how he wanted to go all these places and go play. And I said, Vermont would love to have you. Yeah, that's how I changed the subject. and,
I'm curious.
He said, let's make it happen. And so I was, I'm going this way now.
This particular lady who's a diva.
I had nothing to do with this.
And I met her on a trip to the coast, with Mark Palmer, West Coast, Chicago. All the Ken, and when we met, she said, "Oscar, go get me this." I said, "Yes, ma'am." "Oscar, go get me that." I said, "Yes, ma'am." Because I mean, I'm the rookie actually on the tour. They done been out there together before, so I'm on my virgin voyage like that. And Oscar, go get me this. So it got dark, and it was a pizza place by the hotel. I said, "Oscar, go get me some pizza." I said, "No, I'm not going." She go, "Oscar, you ain't going?" "No, I'm not going to get you no pizza." And because I can't see good at night. So she looked at me and gave me the side eye. "I can't stand you." And that started a whole soap opera.
Oh no.
All the way through the people waiting. They was waiting on us, one of us to say something every day. And she's more computer savvy than face on the billboard. You know. And I couldn't do all of that stuff. So she skunked me on that.
Oh no.
We wrote this song, "I Can't Stand," and we did it in one take at the studio, one take. That was it. Yeah, and the song, I said, "Where Dietrich? Won't you sing the song? I can't do that without her." But anyway, so we periodically go into that. Her birthday was
The first.
the 1st of
August.
I'm glad you're here, man. And so she diabetic. What that So I bought her some ribs and bought some Fannie Mae chocolates.
Hey, nobody got time for this.
No, man. Everybody knew it was, you know.
No, they're really good friends.
Yeah. Everybody knew it was a comedy, you know. And we did a little video. Say, I'm a vegetarian, and he brings me ribs. I'm pre-diabetic or something. He brings me big box. I said, "Yeah, that'd be me." People fell out, man. Oh man, but she's a doll, man. She's a diva.
What was her? I don't know if we mentioned her name or not. What is it?
Dietrich Farr.
Dietrich Farr?
Dietrich Farr. I can't stand her. Dietrich Farr. Spell it right. Deitra. Because if you don't spell it right, you'll hear from her.
I love you, Dietrich. I don't know about him.
Paul gets scared.
Oh man. Well, I hope. Oh, what happened? Hold on a second.
Are we back?
I don't know what happened.
You're gonna have to edit that.
Hey,
It's weird. He just disappeared. I think she snuck in and she took over my computer.
Yeah, she got them powers, man.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest thing. She must have heard and she just took over. Oh, that's funny. Well, I mean, I don't want to keep you guys too much longer anyway because you got some stuff to do. But let's talk about the show. It's on. Well, let's bring the poster back up here.
How's the weather there?
Right now, it's today was about 80 degrees, so pretty warm. Sunny. Hopefully it's warm and sunny when you get here. Hopefully we don't have any rain. Or then again, if it rains, maybe people will come to the show, right? Because it's indoors. So it's rain or shine. Rain or shine, August 16th. And what about, like, I didn't ask you about musical influences. Who are some of the blues musicians that...
Well, all of them really, all of the older guys, but Lightning Hopkins is my favorite because my father was a musician, and he was a blues musician, and he died 2 months before I was born. And when he played on that style of Lightning Hopkins, well, he was older than Lightning Hopkins, so Lightning played like him. But anyway, I could tell when my mother would be thinking about him, because she turned the hi-fi on and played Lightning Hopkins. And right now on guitar, that's about the only thing I can play, you know. But my mother passed away before she got to see me do something like that. I was 18, 19, something like this. But Lightning, Muddy, Howlin' Wolf, all this went on in my house. And when I was young, Junior Wells, Big Smokey Smothers, Elmo James, all those guys, Honey Boy Edwards, all those guys used to come by my house. My mother would fry fish and spaghetti and stuff, and they would play the box guitars, you know, and need no microphone and wasn't no amplifiers, and you could hear, you know, everybody getting down. And I was a little boy, and while they didn't allow young kids around adults, when adults was, but I sneak in and stand at the door because it was something about the music, you know, that always drew me in. And I stand at the door and watch them, you know. And as I grew up, I think I was about 8 or 9, we went to the store to get some Zoom Zooms and Wham Whams at Miss White's store on the corner. And across the street, they used to get house parties. They don't do it now. But they used to get house parties. And across the street, I heard this music. So I run across the street, and I was standing in the door. And Honey Boy Edwards said, "Little boy, you like blues?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Can you sing the blues?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "What you want to sing?" I said, "Still a Fool." And he said, "All right." He played out something. "Yeah, you can sing the blues, little boy." But when I got into this, they was talking about Honey Boy Edwards. I didn't know who they was talking about. And when they showed me a picture, I'm like, "Oh, that's Mr. Honey Man." See, we couldn't, when I was coming up, we couldn't call a grown man boy. I don't care what you called him on the, you know, on the circuit. It was Mr. Honey Man. So that's why I was confused.
Wow.
And because I went to school with his daughter, Betty, we went kindergarten on up, you know, and I always, you know, seen him playing. He'd sit out in his courtway, not a courtway, yard there, which somebody done redid that house. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but it should be something special. And, you know, periodically, you know, as I grew older, my brother-in-law who played with Melvin Taylor, you know, like, "Hey man, come on, sing this song. You know this song?" And Billy Flynn called me a human jukebox, you know, because I forgot more than a lot of these people know. You know, so
it's all right there.
Now, you know, I'm 71 now, and a lot of times I'll be slow on the, you know, the beginning of something. I just play the music, you know, then, okay, now I know what that is. Now I know what that is. Yeah. You know, that could be several things, but I know where you're going with it. And then I catch up, you know, so that's how, but I mean, I just love the blues, period. Yeah. But a lot of people get suckered in on me. See, they send this young cat at me in California. He's from the East Coast, from the Boston area. Well, he ain't young, but he's 60 something. But anyway, Kim Wilson and Billy Flynn and Cadillac Zach and all them West Coast guys, and we were playing. And then they calls this guy up. You know, I'm thinking he's just gonna sing. Then he wanna like cut head. You know, he sang a line. He point to me. You know, yeah. I'm like, yeah, fella, you think you want to do this with me? Yeah. I got you. I said, man, I do this crap all night. I can do this all night, way on into tomorrow. And he like, yeah. So he put on it. I fired him up. When he left, he go, you know, send no boys up here to do a man's job. Because I'm, and then I'm not just a blues singer. I can sing R&B. I can sing Southern soul. I just don't. One guy come at me with the Southern soul. He was sorry he did that. But I just make my money over in the blues,
right?
Because that's my major thing, man. But I ain't a one-trick pony,
Perfect. Man, I can't wait to meet you in person and to hear you sing. It's gonna be super fun, man.
Mr. 43rd Street in an opera house. Oh man, come on, man. I know it's got great equipment and everything. I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna flip this up.
Nah,
you're gonna be good, man.
No, seriously. If I go to a place like that, or someplace where, like when I was at Anton's, I was scared. I mean, that's a famous, really famous joint. And I was nervous, man. And I messed up the first couple of words, came out of my mouth, but I caught on.
Yeah.
Once you get going, I'm
honored that Paul called me, although Deisha told him to do it.
No. Well, no, she didn't know. No. She told me. I mean, I heard about each other through one or the other, and then I saw some posts, and I said, hey, but
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Hey.
But you'll find that a lot of people in Vermont and a lot of people that come to this are very easygoing people, and they'll laugh and have fun with you, and you'll loosen right up. And before you know, everybody, you'll be having a great time.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of times I'm nervous at first. A lot of people don't believe that, but
I get nervous.
I get nervous at first.
I start sweating.
Yeah.
Well,
I heard like a dog. Yeah. Huh?
I heard somewhere that if you're not nervous, that's a bad thing, because if you're not nervous, it means you're not. It means you don't care. I don't know how true that is, but I feel like a little bit of nerves is a good thing.
Well, Todd, whenever I come out, I'm going to give it all I got. I don't, whether it's 2 people in the audience or 2,000 people in the audience, I'm going to give the best I got.
Perfect.
But like I say, I might see 2 people and be a little nervous at first, but I'm cut loose on them.
Good.
I'm cut loose. Hey, I'm bringing it. Come on down to, what the name of
the Haskell Opera House.
The Haskell Opera House, and here's some blues from Fortray, some real blues I'm talking about. Hey, just come out, and I guarantee you're going to enjoy yourself.
August 16th?
August 16th.
Doors open at 6:30.
Doors open at 6:30. Come at 5:30. You don't want to miss it.
There you go. That's right, man.
All right.
Man, thank you so much for coming on the show, and I can't wait to see you in person on August 16th.
Hey, you're welcome, Todd. I can't wait for us to go on that stage and give the people what the people want.
Yeah.
Some blues, baby.
They're going to love you.
Hey, all right. Take care. Stay
All right,
safe.
cool.
Fasten your seatbelt. Always
There you go.
fasten your seatbelt, man. Everybody,
Yeah.
fasten them seatbelts. I'm telling you, man. People think I'm crazy when I say that, but I know I went through a windshield. Fasten your seatbelts.
Hey, where am I?
Where'd you go?
Where am I? Hey, I'm here. What's happening?
Whoa.
I don't know what happened right there. Why is that box still there? Well, I guess Oscar's gone. He said there we go. He said fasten your seatbelt, and then he was gone. Did he say he went through a windshield before?
I don't know. Or was he taking us through the windshield? I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway.
Guess you gotta go to the show to find out.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to buy tickets and you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, there's a link in the description of this video. And the show is this coming Saturday at the Haskell Opera House, Mr. 43rd Street. Mr. 43rd Street. Oscar Wilson. We just spent, oh boy, like 40 something minutes talking with him. That's gonna be super fun. So I'm looking forward to the show. Do you want to do one more song of his before we end the show? Let's do it. Let's do this one. Here he is again. Mr. 43rd Street.
43.
Oscar Wilson.
High and lonesome, be on your merry way. I'm high and lonesome, be on your merry way. Well, now you packed up, wanna leave me, and I'm not gonna let you stay. Well, now you went around the corner on the come back soon. Still wanna leave me, you just wait till noon. I'm high and lonesome, be on your merry way. Well, now you packed up, want to leave me, and I'm not gonna let you stay. Well, now tell me, baby, now what's wrong with you? Don't treat me, darling, now like you used to do. I'm high and lonesome, be on your merry way. Cleopatra want to leave me, and I'm not gonna let you stay. Thank you.
Okay. Where am I?
You stuck in that black box again?
I don't know I don't know what keeps happening.
Heart-shaped box?
What is wrong with my program? Hey, there you go. That is Oscar Wilson. By the way, Restream, great job on the redesign of how this program works. It's flawless.
Can you hear the sarcasm?
Hey, that's the show. That is the show. Well, that is Coffee with Todd's show. The show to go to is this coming Saturday at the Haskell Opera House. Oscar Wilson. Well, we heard some music from him today. We did some chatting with him today. It was good times. I liked it. And I'll figure out how this program works before next week.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll do the show again. So anyway, I want to thank my guest, Oscar Wilson, Paul Stone, and very briefly, Nathan Michaud coming on the show. And we're going to see you guys next week at the Haskell Opera House. High and lonesome. Yeah. Be safe. Be well, y'all. And we'll catch you next week right here on Coffee with Todd. Cheers, everybody.